first game is asking us to kind of group things, right? I mean, we're either visiting the cities or we're not. So you can see I've got an organizational template. It'll let me do that. We'll talk about the rules. H and T both are visited, but not consecutively. So in my 4 blanks, I'm not going to put them right next to each other. If O is included, Shanghai is not. So you can see if O is here, Shanghai over here, vice versa. If Jakarta is visited, it is third. It's going to be in that third blank. And finally, if you got both J and M, they are consecutive. All right, let's answer questions. Question number 1, what could be the tour schedule with the 4 cities included? Answer choice A starts with Jakarta. But my third rule was if Jakarta is included, it's third. It's not first. Get rid of answer choice A. That's just not happening. Answer choice B has Manila, then Taipei, then Jakarta. But my last rule is if you have Manila and Jakarta, they are next to each other. Get rid of answer choice B. That's wrong. Answer choice C, Osaka, Hanoi, Shanghai, and then Taipei. And I didn't even need to get to Taipei because Rule 2 says if you got Osaka, you do not have Shanghai. Get rid of answer choice C. D doesn't break any rules. I got Shanghai and no Osaka. I've got Taipei, I've got Manila, I've got Hanoi. You know, Jakarta's not third and it's not there. H and T are there. They're not consecutive. That's our answer. Answer choice E, by the way, start with Taipei, but then we never get Hanoi. And first rule said we had to have Hanoi. All right, question 2. If Shanghai is fourth, what has to be true? And, you know, why does it have to be that Manila is second if Shanghai's fourth? Well, we can just follow our rules, right? If we've got Shanghai, then we've got no Osaka. So put Osaka out. First rule says that we have to have H and T, and they are not consecutive. So one of them's here, the other one's there. Doesn't have to be in that order. And that leaves us with only J and M. But if J were here, J would be third. So J's not there. What must be true? M must be second. And remember, these are in either order. It might be H and T, it might be T and H. They don't have to be in that order. Question 3, any of the following could be true, except, let's take a look at these answer choices. A, Jakarta is immediately after Hanoi. Could you have Jakarta immediately after Hanoi? Hanoi, Jakarta. Let's separate H from T. And then, since we don't have J and M together, M's not there at all. And now we need S or O. Let's say it's S. Sure, you could have Jakarta right after Hanoi. Answer choice B, Manila is sometime after Jakarta. Well, if you've got Jakarta, it's third, which means Manila is fourth. And now you've got H and T, oh shit, all up on each other, which cannot happen. Rule 1. Answer choice B is impossible, and that's why it's our answer. Question 4. If we don't include Manila, what has to be true? Well, if we don't include Manila, what does that tell us? I don't know. It tells us that we don't have J and M both, but like we already knew that. So let's think about who's left in. We've got T and H, and again, they don't have to be in that order. And then we've got S, O, and a J. But we can't have both S and O, right? So one of those two has to be out, either O or S. Because if you got O, you kick S out. If you got S, you kick O out. Which means that the other one is in with our last city, J. And J, by rule, if in is third. And here the order isn't necessarily proper, but we know that we've got H and T, and that means we've got to have J. And if we've got J, then J is third, and there's your answer choice B. All right, finally, if Osaka is second, how many could be fourth? What does Osaka being second tell us? Like, nothing, right? If Osaka is second, we know that Shanghai's not there, so Shanghai's not fourth. Jakarta's not fourth because Jakarta's third if it's there. So who could be fourth? Well, T, and put H over here. H, put T over here. Or, not Jakarta, not Shanghai, Majorca, or Manila. Manila. And then we'd have T and H in some order. 1, 2, 3. 3 cities could be the one visited fourth. And that's this first game.